Just that red button.
Yeah, I got
okay. You're going to get a practice piece like this, and there's two, it depends on which you like better. I like these red ones, but you can use those. And you're just going to kind of practice making individual hairlines. Okay, like if you had an eye, you would go around the eye to kind of outline it. You're not actually, how you have that blue line from your transfer, like on here, you're not going to actually go over the outlines. You're just going over it with fur. So it would be going around the eye like this. Okay? When you, now if it's darker, you're going to have less marks, and when it's lighter, you're going to have more marks. So if it's really, really white, I'm going to keep scratching. Can you see the difference of how white it is here compared to here? So even if there's black spots, you still need to have the fur marks in there. I'm using this point or just the side, or you might need to kind of turn it too to see how it catches. But if you use the side, it's a little bit thicker. What I don't want to see is people taking this, using the whole side, and doing it like that. That is not what we are doing. Okay? You will lose points if you do that. Okay? It has to be individual fur. If you have a nose, it might be little tiny things like little circles, because that's a different texture than fur. And this one I'm having a little bit of trouble getting. That's better, like little circles. So this is good to practice on so that it's more consistent on your actual final. You do have to do a background because I'm seeing that a lot of yours, it's only filling up half of your page. We want to fill the whole thing. Okay? Well, just so it's not floating, you should probably have some type of foreground or something.
No, that's like the ground goes like there, and then it's like that's his leg closer to you because he can't sideways.
Mm-hmm. So if you have dark, if it's like a crease that's in, like if it's a leg or something, you're going to want to go around that blue mark so that it starts to create a line inside here. So then you can see that there's the line there. Okay, so you got to think kind of reverse. Normally with pencil you would draw on white paper and a dark mark shows up. Now you have your dark paper and you have to kind of go around where those dark spots are. And if you're doing fur, you need to still have fur, but it's going to be a lot. You could do either smaller lines, and sometimes it's easier to pull away or to pull towards you, whichever works better. And then, but you want it to be a different texture than where it's just really, really white. And this might be a really, really white spot where you just use more. You want to look at what direction the fur is going and how long the fur is. Another thing is, if you go this way, and then you decide you're going to go this way, this can start to pull up your paper, and it starts to want to like break apart. That looks bad. You don't want to do that. And if you continue to do that, what'll tend to happen is sometimes it'll just go right through your paper. Okay, not like that, but if you continue to scratch, it'll start to do that. Okay? So try to avoid that. So there's little pieces like this that you guys can try first before you do your final. Okay? Any questions on your final? You should have really textured and tried drawing the hair beforehand, so you should know what direction everything's going. Yes, Brennan. No, never mind.
No.